This is LANDR Mastering Pro, a super powerful AI mastering plugin that I'm going to use to master this song. And this is Fiverr, where I'm going to hire 3 professional mastering engineers to master the same song. Today we're going to find out once and for all who comes out on top, man or machine. And I'm going to need your help because after we hear all the masters, I want you to drop a comment and let me know which one you think sounds best. There's over 11,000 people on Fiverr who offer mastering, so definitely not a shortage. I will master your song with the finest analog equipment available. For $13.50, how can I pass that up? I will professionally master your song or audio with analog gear. This one's $60, a bit pricier, but maybe higher price means higher quality? Let's find out. I will master your song, certified Apple digital music. It's a bit of a clunky sentence, but they're a vetted pro as well as a top-rated seller, and they're charging $100. So let's see what it's all about. All right, we've got our 3 mastering engineers lined up, and it'll probably take a few days to get everything back. So in the meantime, let's jump into LANDR Mastering Pro and see if we can create a master that competes. What I like about LANDR Mastering Pro is how simple it is to use. All you need to do is play the loudest part of your song, and the plugin will listen, analyze it, and create what it thinks is the optimal master. Once it's done, you'll get a number of options to fine-tune the sound. First thing I always do is click the gain match button, because by default, LANDR's master is going to be way louder than the original mix, which can make it tough to judge if it's actually better or just louder. Gain match evens out the volume, so it's easier to judge. The best place to start when making adjustments is this slider right in the middle, where we can choose between a warm, balanced, or open master. I like to listen through all 3 and pick the one that fits my song best. Personally, I like open the best for this track, so we will go with that. Now let's head over to the equalizer section. I think we could use a little bit more low end, so I'll boost that slightly and add just a touch of high end for clarity. The wideness feels great already, so let's leave that as is. But I will add a touch of presence that will enhance the upper mids and help certain elements pop a little bit more. De-esser sounds great, no changes there. I'm gonna back off the compression just a bit from 5 to 4, and I'm happy with the character and saturation settings as is. Let's go ahead and click the bypass again to hear the before and after. Can you hear the difference? It's cleaner and more punchy. I like that. Now let's turn off the gain match and we're gonna check the loudness. We're sitting at -9.4 loudness units, or LUFS, which is great. It's important to remember that streaming platforms normalize everything to -14 LUFS. So if you're too loud, they'll turn you down. And if you're too quiet, they'll turn you up. As we are now, we're safely in the ballpark without going overboard. And with that, we've got our master. But will it be enough to beat professional mastering engineers? That's the question. I'm going to play the same 30-second clip from the song, mastered 4 different ways. I won't tell you which is which until the end, because I want you to listen with fresh ears and tell me which one is best. It may sound ridiculous. Okay, which one sounds best to you? Be sure to drop your favorite master in the comments right now. No cheating. All right, here's the reveal. Master A was 60. Master B was LANDR. Master C was 1350. And Master D was 100. So how would I rank these masters? In third place, we've got the $100 master. This one was the flattest and muddiest. It does have a retro feel, which some people like, but for me, it lacked clarity and energy. It was also the quietest by far at negative 11.2 LUFS. Honestly, not much of an upgrade from the raw mix, which is surprising given it was the most expensive. In second place, we've got the 1350 master. This one is the brightest, it really pops on the high end, which helps with clarity. But I think it's too scooped in the mids, and it lacks a low end punch. It's also the loudest at negative 8.4 LUFS, which I actually like to a degree. The downside though, is that it lacks dynamic range and gets fatiguing over time. And in first place, we've got a tie. I went back and forth so many times on this, and I honestly can't choose between the $60 master and the LANDR master. They're so similar that I had a hard time hearing the difference. Both of them feel balanced, they have smooth EQ across the board, and their loudness is virtually the same. In terms of dynamic range, they both nail the sweet spot. Loud enough to hit, but dynamic enough to breathe. So, do you agree with my assessment, or am I crazy? Let me know down below. There's a link in the description if you want to check out LANDR Studio, and if you want to see more of what AI can do in music production, check out this playlist right here. Thank you so much for watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.